6 Weeks to Savvy is the live cohort experience for the Speak Software Sell Smarter course. So when you sign up for the live cohort experience, that means you are going to be gaining access to the self-paced course that's made up of 6 modules and lessons, and you'll be going through that on your own. And then you'll also be gaining access to the 1-hour weekly live group sessions where we bring content to life and build that muscle for talking tech alongside your industry peers. So, in order to explain the full live cohort experience, I'm going to first walk you through the curriculum of the self paced course because that really opens up and highlights what you'll be unpacking further and discussing live in the group sessions. So, the way that I explain the curriculum for the self paced Speak Software Sell Smarter course is as follows. The course really unfolds over 3 broad sections. In the first section, the baseline, you'll build an understanding of computing and software at a baseline pure level so that technical concepts in cloud computing and cloud-based software, i.e. SaaS, make a whole lot more sense in the cloud section. And then finally, in the bigger picture section, we learn how developers build SaaS and why APIs make the whole tech ecosystem go round. Within these 3 sections, there are 6 main modules that take you from the baseline to the bigger picture. In computing, you'll align on the basics of how computers compute and how IT infrastructure enables this in an enterprise setting. In software, you'll nail down the basics of what software is made of and the hardware and infrastructure that software needs in order to run. So we really take a technical look at software, not just as an app, but for actual code firing off on hardware inside a computer. In cloud computing, you'll learn how a seemingly limitless fleet of virtual servers and physical data centers make software happen. In SaaS, you'll go beyond the UI to learn how SaaS operates on the back end for that full picture view that's really key to talking integrations, automation, and of course, AI and machine learning. In software development, you'll gain insight into what it is that developers do all day, how software gets made, and why SaaS is always a work in progress. And in our final module on APIs, you will finally nail the what, why, and how of APIs and learn how web APIs are the special sauce behind SaaS platform ecosystems and the entire API economy. So, in terms of course length and commitment, it depends on how you go through the program. Each lesson is available in video or audio format, so you can watch or just listen along. And you can also read every lesson. So, if you were to watch every single video lesson, the course in total is about 16 hours. And if you read every single lesson, it's about half that. So I would say expect anywhere from 12 to 16 hours to complete every single lesson in the self-paced course, which over 6 weeks translates to somewhere between 2 and 3 hours per week for the self-paced course, plus the 1-hour live session where everything comes to life. And by the way, you can definitely 100% attend the live session if you haven't finished every single lesson in that module for the week. It's not a problem. You are encouraged to complete every lesson so you can finish the course by the end of the 6 week period, but you can always come to a live session and participate whether or not you have completed the module for that week. And yes, you will learn everything in the curriculum without having to learn to code, but that is really just the icing on the cake because what really makes Speak Software Sell Smarter so impactful for tech sales professionals is the unique approach that it takes to ground technical topics in history for context and then break them down into concepts that you can explain, not code. So the course style, again, is really unique. And every module is made up of different kinds of lessons, such as tech history lessons that give you the background that makes you sound like a seasoned industry vet who's seen it all, core technical concepts that really clarify jargon so you can connect the dots in more complex topics, and high level deep dive lessons that cover key topics and really hit the sweet spot between developer deep dives you want nothing to do with and marketing fluff that just isn't helpful. Plus, every module features tech in action lessons that highlight real on the job scenarios with a fictitious SaaS company. You'll also get articles and podcasts that immerse you in real world tech conversations so that you can talk tech like VCs, tech journalists, and industry leaders out there. And finally, quizzes reinforce your knowledge as you go through the course and get you ready for a final certification at the end. So, that is the self paced course that, again, you'll have access to and you'll be expected to go through and complete the lessons over the 6 weeks. At the same time, there are going to be the weekly live cohort sessions. And now I'm going to talk you through what those involve. So, as I said, complete the self paced lessons for each module before the weekly live session. You can still attend if you haven't done them, but each module of the course lines up with a week of the cohort. Live cohort sessions become your launchpad for technical confidence. No PowerPoints for me. This is truly going to be your time to connect with industry peers, unpack relevant tech trends and news, and practice talking tech live with and in front of other people. You can also pop in and get live support at weekly office hours with yours truly, and I'll be running them in multiple time zones. And of course, you can see what other people are asking as they go through the course lessons. You can share your war stories or maybe even get connected to your next career opportunity in the always accessible course community that you have access to once you sign up. And there are some really special goodies and great advantages of joining the live cohort experience and not just going through the course as a self paced experience on your own. And number one, there's going to be a really big emphasis on AI. We build on your newfound technical prowess from the course to decode what's happening with AI in B2B SaaS specifically today. We break down buzzwords and form educated opinions on industry trends. So, whether you are specifically selling AI products or not, you will walk away ready to speak intelligently about AI's real capabilities, limitations, and promises for the enterprise software of tomorrow. Group activities. This is not going to be your typical turn off your camera and scroll through Twitter virtual training. Get prepared for interactive activities that make things stick. So think pin the stack on the startup and explain how they work under the hood. Explain it like I'm five and master the delicate art of making complex topics simple without dumbing them down. And you can play customer story detective and break down real case studies to explain how SaaS makes enterprise magic happen. You'll build the muscle for talking tech in front of others and watch and learn from your peers in real time. And finally, the capstone project, Pitch a Developer Tool, is where everything comes together. You'll research a behind the scenes technology, tell us the problem it solves, why it matters, and how it makes SaaS apps happen. And why do we do this? Because modern software success depends on the developer tools and infrastructure powering it from behind the scenes. Even the most aesthetically pleasing, user friendly products are built on a technical underbelly of APIs, platform, and infrastructure. And being able to speak to this technical underbelly is what takes you from product expert to trusted advisor who can talk business and tech. And it also opens you up from not just being able to sell software applications, but to be able to go sell those bigger, more complex behind the scenes infrastructure systems that have a much bigger price tag and earning potential. So, tons of benefits to attending the live cohort experience, accountability that gets results through a community of peers that keep you on track and moving forward over the 6 weeks, learning that fits your style with self paced, group, and office hours guidance. Plus, again, remember each lesson is available in video format, listen like a podcast, or read it like a Substack article, and a brain trust of like minded peers who aren't afraid to ask questions to get ahead in their careers. So don't be shocked if the relationships you build in the weekly sessions extend well beyond the 6 weeks. If you want to, for once and for all, finally understand the tech that you sell and make 2025 the year that you sell smarter, earn bigger, and unlock limitless career opportunities in tech sales, this live cohort experience is a total no brainer. I really hope to see you there. And of course, if you have questions, feel free to DM me on LinkedIn or send me an email at alice@saassavvy.io. Thanks so much. I hope to see you there.